Welcome to NFT Shake. This is the Solana NFT show. Yes, it might be slightly depressing at the moment, but I've got something really cool. I've got some new technology on the stream now. Dan, I have a swearing button.
We need it this week.
Yeah, because we're both quite upset. So we're going to test it out. I am pissed off to shit. How do you... Don't worry, it's going to get beeped out. How do you feel?
It's all gone to shit.
Yeah, now I haven't actually used this button before, but I'm pretty confident that it's going to work. So, yeah, if anyone notices that I may have beeped it, if the beeping is working, let us know in the comments. That would be cool. But I think genuinely Dan is quite depressed this week because basically the world ended.
Yeah, it's tough to do this video this week, really, because everything has gone to everything's gone to
say shit.
Everything
you can swear freely.
You
can say shit as much as you like because I'm just going to beep it out with this technology that I've got. So
it's tanked so badly.
Shitter, you could even say
in the shitter. Yeah. Well, there's one or two things that have kind of held, so we'll talk about them in a bit. But yeah.
Indeed. Now, I'm not in a padded cell, although maybe I should be. I'm in Bulgaria for Nomad Fest for the next month or two. So that's why I'm recording in here. So interesting change of scene.
Nice.
And yeah, so yeah, I mean, stuff's really gone down. My take on the situation is this is the time to fill your bags. Hopefully this will last for a few months and you can slowly just, I think that you're not going to make money selling stuff. Try to earn, and none of this is financial advice, of course. I'm trying to just do as much work as possible, get money in, stack up crypto, get some discounted NFTs that I really like, and just get your head down and work and get through it. Because either crypto's not a thing and it's not going to ever recover, or it is, and you have to have courage in your convictions and know that it's going to hit all-time highs again, which it may not. It's risky, but I think it will. I'm not a financial advisor, neither is Dan. Although he is quite depressed at the moment, which is sad. But, you know, you'll get through it, Dan. So, or if you think crypto is here to stay, this could be, for me, I am slowly filling my bags, doing as much work as possible, getting my head down. And I think there's a good chance we'll be in a better place in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long it takes. What do you think?
I agree. Absolutely agree. What are you buying, though? Just Solana? Or mixture, or I mean, East down at $1,000, right?
I'm gonna, yeah, maybe even Ethereum. I'm definitely going to be DCing into Solana. I'm going to be buying some of these NFT projects that I missed or I used to own, like Famous Foxes. Let's just have a look at Famous Foxes here. I think here we go. That's down to 36 now. I bought this at 4 about 9 months ago. Sold it at 15. And went all the way up to 50. Now it's down to 36. If you take the price of Solana into account, that's pretty cheap. So I'm going to monitor this. If that goes much lower, I'll probably get one of these. I'll probably get some Bitcoin, just because that's relatively safe. What are you thinking?
Yeah, Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, but probably just Solana. But I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to like DCA in a little bit each week, probably. And just not be too worried about tracking it, just a little bit each week for the next, like I said, 3 months. If it goes down to $8, like I originally got in at, fantastic. Goes up to 50, 80, great. I still be DCAing, just keep buying, and I'll definitely be picking up some NFT projects, like you said, that I've got conviction in. And I'll be picking them up, and I'm considering doing that still at like now anyway. Stack some Solb, also pick off a few NFTs. It might be lower, it might go lower yet, but
good shit.
We'll see.
Would you say that's good shit, Dan?
Good shit.
The liberation of this swearing button's amazing. I love it. So yeah, which NFT? By the way, dollar cost averaging, for people that don't know, is just buying a little bit over time, just in case. So if you put a load in and then it goes down again, you're screwed. I can say screwed. But if you put a load in and it goes up, you're going to do well. So you don't know if it's going to go up or down. So if you just spread that over time, you're minimizing your risks, you're smoothing out what you're doing, and you're not going to put everything in and then watch it go down again. So DCAing is a way to spread risk, really.
Once it's hard at first, but once you get used to it, you kind of just you forget about what the price is. Eventually, you just buy it.
You
and
can automate
it
this
is
on certain exchanges as well, can't you?
Yeah, but you kind of, the first time I bought some crypto, and it was XRP, and I bought it at like 20 cents or whatever, and then it went to like $3 like in about a week, and I thought this is the greatest thing of all time. And then but I was fixated on like I didn't want to buy it $2 because I'd already bought
that's kind of what
20
is that,
cents.
Cost? It's not sunk cost fallacy, is it? But it's something like that.
Yeah, it was. But I had conviction in it, but I didn't want to buy it anymore. But it was getting my head around buying something that
buying
for
again.
10 times what I just bought it for. Yeah. But then if you've got conviction in it and you're going to hold it for a long time,
taking the emotion out of it, coming up with a plan at the beginning, taking the emotion out of it, automating what you're doing, dollar cost averaging in, regardless of whether it's going up or down. Do that for a few years. I think that could be a good strategy. That's the kind of thing that I like anyway, and I think that's what you're trying to do. Very hard to take your emotion out of it. The more bull and bear cycles you go through, the more dead you are inside. I'm almost completely dead inside now. I just have no emotional reaction to the fact that my net worth's gone down 90%. Brilliant. So off to a positive start this week then.
Right, more depressing stuff.
Well,
right?
It's not depressing though.
Cubist.
Right, at the height of the bull market, how much would you have wanted to buy $30 Solana? It would have been amazing, wouldn't it?
That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
Wow, we should have bought that back in the day. Now, this is
well,
now.
I was buying it all the way up from $8, and I bought some at $180.
I think I bought some over 200.
my dollar. Yeah, my dollar cost average is weird because it's from everything from 8 to 180. So, and it did go to like 250, didn't it? I don't think I bought any that high, but
no, I probably did because I'm super smart. It's going to go over that again in the future. Anyway,
maybe.
Anyway, no.
Right, let's start with Cubist. Right, so this is positive and depressing at the same time. So I identified these at one. I got in at one sol, and they hung around there for ages, and then it started to pump a little bit, and I mentioned it on Twitter and on the channel a few episodes ago at 2 sol, and then it went up to 13 earlier this week, and I was watching it. I woke up in the morning thinking, if it goes to 10, I'm going to sell my other one. I just needed a win. Had not too many wins lately. And I thought I want a bag or win. And I was watching. I just sat on my laptop watching it, and it went 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, like within the space of like an hour, it was flying. So I listed mine at 14.2. I thought, right, I'm happy with that. I'll take that. And it just stopped at 13, and then it came down. Then it went down just as fast as it went up. So then it was at 12. 11.5.
There's only 231 listed, and the supply is 5k, so that seems quite low.
It went to like in that morning there was 121 listed. Within an hour there was 81 listed, and then another hour after that it was down to like 61.
Just remind people what this does, because this has an interesting utility, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's kind of an alpha group, and within by owning the Cubist, you get access to the Discord, and in the Discord you vote on what you think new projects are going to mint for. Are they going to go up? Are they going to go down? And it's just really useful intel. And you can they've been fairly accurate with their predictions. So
it has like a gambling aspect, right? Kind of.
Yeah, there's a gambling aspect as well. You can like use their token, Cubist token, to like bet on sports betting. So there's got like a betting aspect to it. And also, if you post alpha in the Discord, you get paid for it via they've got $5,000 a month that they put in, and they feed that into the Discord alpha group. But that's only running for another month, I think, and then that runs out, and then everything comes from secondary sales. So how
does the betting thing work? You bet against someone else, and then whoever wins gets the sol. Do you know are they using an oracle for that information? Sure. Do you know?
No, I'm not sure how that works. Actually, I'm not too interested in that side of it. But I do like. I just initially liked the art, and they were just speculating on what they might do when I got in, And all of this sort of some of it came true, and it was
it was a good call. I got in
became,
after you recommended it, and then I kept hearing influencers and people talking about it. Unfortunately, it's gone down to 7 now, but I think this might be a good long-term hold. They're doing some interesting stuff.
Could be. But I wanted to why I wanted to talk about it was because I was watching it go up, and when I woke up in the morning, I would have taken 10.5. Right, I would have been happy with that. But then I could see it going up so fast, and I kind of pitched it at 14, and thinking hopefully I could just see that going past it, straight past it. This is the second one. I sold the first one for 4.
I sold the first one
for 4 a few weeks ago,
and you bought it.
Yeah, so it paid for both. One.
You bought them both at 1. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it paid for both of them plus a bit of profit. So this one I'm free rolling on, but I just got a bit greedy. So I went for 14. I could have sold it for 13 right there and then, but I went for 14, and then it went down, and then I listed it for 12, trying to catch 12, and then it went to 11.5. How quickly that stuff happens. And yeah, because people wake up in the morning and they see, oh shit, this has gone from it's got. I bought this for 1 a week ago, and now it's worth 13. I'm going to sell it, and then suddenly everyone wakes up and starts listing it. So when you see a pump like that, I think you have to sell into volume, and not be too greedy. That's what I wanted to say on that.
I mean, is it greed? I mean, you should want to get as much as possible for an NFT.
I would have been happy with 10.5. I would have been ecstatic with 12. But had I then watched it go to 22, I would have been a bit gutted.
Because this was
so. This is why
one,
I thought,
right?
like, okay, I didn't have any more, and it meant I basically have to. When you sell it, you have to switch off from the project.
I got in at 5.
What I expected
You've done
to happen,
pretty well. I mean, you can't complain really.
Yeah, what I expected to happen was exactly what happened. That it would pump. Nothing just goes like straight up, right? Well, very rarely. And I thought there would be a retraction, and I wanted to catch it as high as possible. And then when it retracted, I could use half. If I sold it for 14, buy back in now at 7. But that's not. This is all right before we had this crash. So,
do you go in their Discord much? I haven't really been in there.
Oh, I did do before I started trying to sell it, and I don't.
No, you're just
not really anymore.
Now you're sitting in the shower in the dark, fully
rocking
clothed,
back and forth,
rocking, crying.
Yeah.
Was that 3 hours a night, or is it? I mean, if you just stopped going into work
all night
as well now.
Yeah, just all night. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, look, this is only going to last a few months, so it'll be fine.
I have confidence that it'll all come back. My confidence at the moment, don't know, if, is in play to earn still. This
really?
is a kind of.
Has that ever worked apart from Axie Infinity? Really?
Not yet, but the games they're still coming. That's where I'm putting my faith in these, because gaming in bear markets and recessions and things like that, people still need stuff to do, and a game will provide that.
There will be some NFT plus gaming thing. I'm very confident of that. Exactly what it will be, or whether it will be any of the current games, I don't know. But things like taking your character with you between games, selling it and getting the money yourself, stuff like that. I mean, gamers would love that stuff.
Yeah, it's coming, but like you said, don't know exactly where. So I'm going to try. I'm putting my faith in a few games. They're coming up, probably the next tab.
Okay, yeah, I'm focusing on blue chips. I think this could be if this goes down much more, I might just buy and hold a few. Right, on to Panzer Dogs. Speaking of NFT gaming.
Yes, so they've just finished
remind
their
people
first.
What this is.
Okay, yeah, it's a player versus player, sitting in a tank, shoot 'em up from a driving around a map. The game's really addictive. I absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun. They just had a fractal only tournament where you.
What's a fractal only?
You
tournament?
play. So you had to. Yeah. You had to play on Fractal, like within the Fractal, using the Fractal wallet, and there were prizes, but it wasn't just straight out prizes for the top people. As you played, you got raffle tickets, and then the better you did, the more raffle tickets you got, and then they're gonna raffle off the prizes, like one by one.
Do you know what system? I think someone launched an NFT that has a raffle system built in as utility. Do you know if they were using that, or are they just using some internal system?
No, don't know. No, I think it's just Like
some people have set auctions up. So it's like an NFT auction system now or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean that you can do that. I haven't trialed this, but you can do it on Magic Eden, right? You can auction off your NFT now.
Or it's more like yeah, maybe. Or no, people were selling like lottery tickets to win their NFT. Stuff like that. I just keep
I'm sure.
Yeah,
there is some stuff like that, but yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. So Panzer Dogs, the tournament just finished yesterday, so they'll be raffling off the prizes. I'll publish on Twitter if I win anything. I did pretty well. I couldn't play every single day.
Didn't come first again then. Didn't come first.
No, there are some top players, but I was in the top 10
you were giving
for a while.
You were giving it quite large the other week.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna come first.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be top.
Extrapolate the points out. You're like, I'm definitely going to be first.
Yep. And
you
that didn't
first,
happen.
So
no, never made. I got into third at one point for a brief period before everyone else had played.
Shit.
Yeah. We did all right. We're on the leaderboard for the overall players. So that's
the leaderboard
cool.
goes down to what, 10,000 or something. So that all
the
counts as being on
top
the
20. I think top 20. Maybe, but I didn't check it for a few days. I didn't play the last few days. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And I spoke to them on the. They had an AMA, Ask Me Anything, and I spoke to the team, and they were all really cool. And they're deliberately.
What country are they from?
Mixture, but their Lucky Cat Studios is based in Netherlands. They've got history of mobile gaming, and they're going to move this over to mobile. They're going to hopefully bring in all their mobile user base into this game. So at the moment, there's only like a few hundred people playing this, and I was talking to them saying we need to get more people playing the game, and they were like, "Remember, this is alpha still. We haven't even launched it yet. We don't want to have 100,000 people playing this game yet because it's not. It's still alpha. We're still building. We're still testing. We're still doing stuff." I was like, "Wow, okay, fair enough."
What would make sense longer term, I guess, is if they built the ability to buy the NFT from the mobile app directly.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure that would be a lot of messing around and a lot of work, but that would really remove the friction, and you could even pay for the NFT onto an iPhone using Apple Pay or using like an in-app purchase.
That's the dream.
The only problem with that is there's a 30% cut that Apple's going to take then.
Yeah, so this this is where the play to earn gaming comes in, because Apple do always take their like 30%, right? But if you're playing games without Apple taking their 30%, that 30% can be fed back into the gaming community, and that's where the play to earn comes.
But then you have to figure out how to buy the NFT on a phone. So I guess they could just load your Phantom or Magic Eden app quite easily. I get if you buy an NFT on the Magic Eden app, I guess Apple don't take 30% of that. Have you ever done? You've bought on the Magic Eden app, right? On the iPhone.
Yeah. I just go through the Phantom wallet.
So I guess because it's not cash, because it's crypto, maybe that's why Apple don't take a cut, because they can't. It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to take a cut eventually.
Can you just click that first Panzer dog, the one in the yellow jacket?
You tempted to make a.
This
isn't sorted on price, by the way. This one.
Oh, it's 15. Okay, yeah. I thought, wow, he looks rare. Yeah, no, don't worry, it's 15 sol. Yeah, don't forget it. I thought it was for 1.7.
Yeah, it doesn't default to price low to high.
Yeah. Okay, forget it. I thought that was I was about to snap that up.
So we focus. So are we done with Panzer Dogs?
Yeah, I just wanted to explain. I firmly believe I'm going to sweep the floor on these soon. I'm just waiting a little. I've got bids on for like 1.1 and stuff like that. I really want to cherry pick a few of these. And some more tanks as well. But yeah, this is one I've got faith in after speaking to the team. Mm-hmm.
Okay, onto the NFT Shake. This is our website, nftshake.io. We're going to have some Solana playground stuff up here soon. At the moment, if you want to potentially get on some whitelists, we have win a whitelist. Go to join mailing list, put your email address in there. And when we have whitelists to share with people, and if you win, we'll drop you an email. Anything to add there, Dan?
Yeah, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, comment.
Twitter is NFT_shake.
Yes.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe to this video if you want to cheer Dan up, because I think he needs it. Okay, on to portals.
Right, so another one I believe in. These have got some stuff coming up. They're
What is
opening
portals?
the arcade. It's a metaverse, in-browser metaverse. And the portals, ivories that you can see there, are a room in their metaverse, and it's called Downtown, and it's a small metaverse, so it should be dense, so lots of people, rather than like Decentraland, where it's absolutely massive and you never see anyone. This is dense.
And we recorded an episode in the Portals metaverse a few weeks ago, which was pretty fun. We should do that again, or do it in the Yaku metaverse or something like that again.
Well, the Portals one is going to be opening up to more people like very, very soon. So in the month of June, so next couple of weeks.
How does that work? Who can use it now, and who'll be able to use it?
At the moment, only holders of a Portals NFT. So, but I think they're going to open it up from just a link. So just to gain exposure. I don't know if it'll be forever, but if you have a link, you follow the link, you'll be able to get downtown and have a look around. Well, as soon as the arcade's open, I think they're going to do that just for exposure. And I wanted a second one of these. So I've got an ivory room, and I just couldn't sell enough and get enough Solana together to get another one. But when they went to 28, and I was like, I want another one, and then I haven't sold the items that I wanted to, so I didn't get there, and now it's up at 36.
Could go down. This bear market could last for months.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it.
Or it could last for 2 more weeks. I mean, we just don't know. But
I think
I'm not in a huge rush.
I wanted to get it because I knew the arcade was being opened. I knew they were going to do the
maybe
the
they'll
launch.
go down after that opens. So.
Maybe. But I fancy getting another one of these. So just an update on that. When it launches, it'll be all over Twitter, on our Twitter. So follow that and get downtown. I think there's going to be some cool stuff going on. So yeah, big fan of this.
Yeah, I'll be up for checking that out. Okay, I have one of the cheap NFTs, I think. How do we find the cheap ones?
If you just type in portals in the search at the top. Next search, the one right at the very top with ME. Yeah,
so this is just the ivory.
Yeah.
Page, is it?
And yeah, so if you go to that one. Mm-hmm. I think you've got
Genesis
the
Citizen standard citizen card. That's the cheap one, right?
I think you got it for 0.4. I think they're 0.2 now. Yeah. I thought they would hit 0.2 because there's
$6.
Yeah, not a lot to get in.
Interesting. Right, next tab.
Yep.
Soul Chicks.
Right, these haven't moved. They've stayed between 5.5 and 5 for ages.
What's that called when, I think I heard someone come up with a good name for this, when let's say an NFT costs 10 Sol and then Sol goes down in value by 70% and the NFT price stays the same. Same when it goes up as well, like Sol doubles in value. Remember those days? But the NFT price stays the same. It's like there's a huge delayed reaction. Sometimes there's a delayed reaction between the dollar cost of Sol changing and the price of the NFT changing. Have you noticed that? Have you heard the name that people give that?
No, I haven't heard the name, but it's an interesting thing. Like when
some kind of dollar correlation or something.
When Sol crashed like the first time, like down to like 40 something. I got some. I went straight and bought some NFTs because they were still the same price. Yeah. So and then they of course went up. So, but these ones have stayed.
They did go up then.
When the floor was swept, but not Soul Chicks. I didn't buy those. But these have just stayed the same. And if you just click on the next tab, their Twitter, they've got some interesting stuff coming up.
Well, let's look at this. We've got listed count 152, total supply 5.4 thousand. That seems like a really low listed count, which is a good sign, isn't it? If that went down by 50%, I mean, surely the price is going to go up then.
Yeah. I haven't checked how thin the floor is on these, but they've just been, I check it every day, and it's just been this. It's been consistent. It's not dipped below 5. And it's not gone above 5.5.
I mean, that's
for months.
Decent vote of confidence, isn't it? Right. So this is the Soul Chicks Twitter. What was it you wanted to look at?
Yeah, keep scrolling down a bit.
Oh, Duppies.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So this bit, that's Soul Chicks Races. So Soul Chicks is a like a League of Legends kind of game, but you're a little chick, and then suddenly they've released this. like, what's this? Is it some kind of collaboration with another?
Is it live or just
Is
it's
it?
just an
It's
image at the moment?
just that. But there's if you scroll down a little bit more, but I mean the artwork looks like pretty sick. I might always love racing games. Scroll down a little more. There's like a farming version as well. Yeah, this Soul Chicks Harvest. So
Farmville.
yeah, pretty much. So they're doing so much stuff. I don't know if they're spreading themselves too thin, but there's a lot going on.
I mean, if they've got that many developers, that's going to be costing them a fortune in wages. Isn't it?
Well, they minted at like that kind of peak time when it was every stuff was minting out. It didn't matter what the hell it was. It was just
Do you know how
sold
much
out.
they made?
No, it would have been millions of dollars at the time.
So the supply is about 5,000.
Yeah,
So
and
if it was,
Solana was like $150 at the time, I think, and
so that's $750,000. Right?
and then all the secondary sales, and these were selling for. I sold one of these for 25 Solana, so they would have made 2.5 Sol.
They've made millions then, basically.
Yeah.
But even that million, how big's their staff? Did you say?
I'm sure they said over 200 people now.
Millions of dollars doesn't go very far when you've got that many staff.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, I wonder how long their runway is.
You what?
You know what a runway is?
Well,
it's like if you're a venture capital funded, or if you're a funded business, and you're not profitable yet.
Oh,
the runway is how
much
much money you have left until you need to hit profitability or go bust or raise more money.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. I haven't heard that term, but yeah, makes sense.
So is it 3 months, 6 months, 5 years? Like I don't know, but with a staff that big, it can't be that long unless they cut staff recently or something.
I'm sure they said, possibly. I'm sure they said that. So anyway, this is one of the projects that I'm backing. Still got my four Soul Chicks. You can still play the mini game and earn their token like every day. So yeah, the fact that these are still 5.5 and Solana's now 30. I mean, I was buying these at 10 Sol when Solana was 100.
So you still haven't staked and you're still earning.
Not even staked, just earning using the playing the mini game. Yeah.
And how much are you earning in the game? Is it a token or Sol that you get?
I was earning $2.50 per day per Soul Chick, but I haven't done it for a few weeks.
Does that mean you got to play the game once for every Soul Chick you've got?
Yeah, and it takes about 10 minutes. But I haven't done it for a few weeks, so I was earning like a decent amount, like 100 or so bucks a month. It's pretty sweet.
I'm guessing the earnings have gone down.
I would think so too, yeah. But like I said, been on holiday and stuff, so not done it. But
lack of commitment then.
Yes, definitely. All right, what's next?
Right.
All right, this is another
from the past that seems like it happened like 10 years ago. Formerly, what was this called before? Monkey League?
It's Monkey Ball.
No. Monkey Ball, that's it. And that's changed name for some copyright reason. Now it's called Monkey League.
Yeah, so this is, I mean...
3.78.
Yeah, I was buying these at 9.
My God.
Buying them at 9, and then I bought...
when Solana was a lot more expensive, right?
Yeah, exactly. I did pick up two...
People were paying like $1,000 for these. Now you can pick them up for $100.
$100. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I want to show this just to show the floor price. Now, if we look at the Twitter on the next tab, there's they've got some like gameplay footage. There's some sound to it. Not sure if it will come out, but if you scroll down to the pinned tweet and then play that.
Yeah, I don't think the sound will work on the recorder. Okay, that's gone weird now. Let's play here.
Yeah. So this is.
Do you actually control the players? Oh, it's like a grid-based thing.
Yeah, it's like football chess. So
I know there's a game on. I think it's Ethereum. I think it's 3v3, and you don't move the players at all. The match plays out by itself. I can't remember the name of that project. So this one you do control them, but you're in a grid.
Yeah. So you pick what you
turn-based.
Yeah, turn-based with different like power-ups, and only certain positions you can move to on the grid, and each of the monkeys has different attributes that you can look and you can level them up. So each one has a starting pass accuracy of 10 out of 100, but their max might be 98 or whatever, and you can build them right up to 98 pass accuracy by playing the game.
What happens when everyone's got 100% of everything?
You can't get to 100%. You can only get like the worst one might only get to a max of 50, but the best one could get to 100 on everything. Yeah, so they become more valuable. So
looks like a really interesting game, actually.
yeah, I mean it's football, NFTs, and strategy. So that's right up my
Soccer for our vast American audience.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this, which really got me into NFTs, a year ago, was you can own the pitches, and anyone who then plays on that pitch, you earn. And I just thought that was awesome.
So where's the money coming from?
It will be like probably mainly secondary sales, but you can probably.
Are you just making this up again?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
it will definitely be royalties, but 100%. Also you can buy like power-ups in like within the game. So if you
you're just avoiding my question. I mean that's
yeah, they'll be they've got their token MBS monkey ball dollars or whatever it's called, can't remember, but now it's obviously Monkey League, but it's still MBS. So the token's live, and you'll need to spend that token.
I can say monkey bullshit because I'll just leave it out, so that's fine.
But you can breed these are the Gen 0 monkeys, and you'll be able to breed them with a breeding capsule and then make more Gen 1s. No, they just
male monkeys breeding.
Yeah.
All right. So is this live yet?
No, not yet, but it must be coming soon. They've got this demo. They've been working on it for ages. It must be coming soon. So I think 3.7 is when Solana is $30. That looks like a real good deal right now.
It is tempting. It's so. I mean, if it ever gets near its all-time high when Solana's gone up again, it looks like a pretty good game.
This is where I'm putting my.
This was, remember Rand from Crypto Banter was really hyping this.
Yeah. He was all over the Monkey Ball token. Yeah,
possibly because he'd been gifted the token and loads of these NFTs.
I think he was
pump his own bags. Maybe.
I think he was an investor. I think he was an investor in something. Yeah. It was either he was invested in something to do with it. It might have been the Stars like launch pad thing he was invested in.
Yeah, I've got some to get hydrazine, right? I've left some Star launch tokens in there. I was looking at them today, coincidentally.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is a
tempting buy. I
mean,
if I just get a load of cash in, I might just get a couple of these. Why not?
Yeah, so I've got a full team, but I paid my average is like 6.5 or something. My average
best
buy.
Not to think about the actual dollar value.
I've got some. I'm happy though. They all look. They're all the same. Wearing the same kit, and I've got some rare ones. So
do you have to get the same kit?
No.
How do you tell which side each one's players are
on? I guess they'll have like coloured somehow.
Well, isn't the coloured thing the kit?
Coloured circles underneath them or something.
Or
don't know.
Squares. Yeah.
Who knows? But you should be able to rent these out as well, so I wouldn't have to play every day. I'd just rent out my monkeys for someone else to play.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. What's next? That's worth keeping an eye on. Let's go to the next tab.
All right. So this is an upcoming mint. This is minting on Sunday. I haven't minted anything else recently. It just didn't seem worth it. But I will mint this. I've got whitelist, so I'll mint this on Sunday. And if you scroll down a little bit, I think the art is sick.
How's this one?
I think it's.
Don't have to check. Don't make something up.
I want to say 1.5, but let me just check.
Have a look on. Is it Magic Key?
1.5. It's whitelist is 1.5.
Is it Magic Key?
And yes.
Why is it launching? Yeah, cool.
Sunday. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I like them. So I'm minting one. I just want one, so I'm going to do it, and it's like not even $100. So it's like
what's like 45 bucks.
$45. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Peaky Blinders,
yeah, and I'll get three if so. Whitelist is 1.5. Public is 1.75, and I'll get 3 of these if I can on public, like for sure. I just really like them. And they're going to be 3D avatars to be used in metaverses. So yeah, bag in some of these. I kind of feel like that my sort of gut feel about it is when we started getting into NFTs, it feels like a lot of the hype is gone. A lot of the people have kind of gone. It feels like these early days again. So
It
kind of
does.
cool
It
in a
really
way.
does.
Yeah.
It's like all of the retail, all of the people that aren't really into crypto, all of the people that aren't really into NFTs, the people that were just there to make fast cash, they've all gone.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just
And it's quite refreshing.
morons like us. I mean, really clever people like us who are still here. Because it's going somewhere. Who knows where it's going, but it's definitely going somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I've been minting these. So
So
we've got
if you
anything else?
have one job, get another job. If you can do overtime, do overtime. Get more cash in. And what
DCA.
I'm doing with that is DCAing in. Not financial advice, but this is what we're both doing.
I'm gonna go to Vegas and win a load, and then buy NFTs with it.
Hold on. How can you be sure you're actually going to win money in Vegas?
Card counting.
You actually do that? You're not.
No,
You're
it's
not
not
Rain
as
Man, are you?
it's not as hard as I thought.
But they use multiple packs now, don't they? And like
yeah,
constantly.
Yeah. There's there are ways that they try to prohibit advantaged players from playing the game. I've tried it. I can't do it. It's too difficult. Yeah, it's too much to concentrate on the hand that you're playing and count what everyone else has got around. It's
you need
quite
to
difficult.
be Rain Man. Like you need to be some kind of genius.
No, I don't. It's not.
Is it
You
that
don't.
hard?
No, it's not that hard. It's just. It's basically multitasking, and the hard bit is like disguising the fact that you're doing it. That's the difficult bit.
Because they can just boot you at any point, can't they?
Yeah, it's called backing off. They can back you off. So, but if you play basic strategy blackjack and you play it well, you can. You only have a slight disadvantage against the house, and with card counting, you flip that small edge into your own advantage. But yeah, if I get lucky and I play well, yeah.
So you're actually probably going to lose then.
Yeah.
And you're probably. So are you doing blackjack or poker, or what's your main?
Both. Yeah. Be going for poker and blackjack and slots, roulette, all of it.
Slots, really? But you're mostly going for the shows, right? Like
Mm.
ABBA, all those musicals.
we
like
had tickets for Aerosmith
Britney
actually,
Spears.
but they cancelled. Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, so yeah, should be fun. So we haven't got we're probably going to miss a couple of weeks shows because I'm going to be gambling my life away in another arena other than NFTs.
Just leave some money for NFTs if you can.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't have a show last Friday as well, because I was traveling to Bulgaria and it just sort of didn't work out. So there might be a couple of weeks when we only have one show every 2 weeks, but we should be back onto the normal weekly schedule pretty soon. Assuming Dan comes back from Vegas, which I'm still not sure about.
If I hit that,
do you
mega
think you'll
bucks,
be drunk the entire time, or
pretty much? Yeah, from when we get to Heathrow.
You get no hangovers, do you? Get no hangovers.
Yeah,
if you just stay drunk.
They've got these IV drips, so you can in MGM Grand, and you can just get.
Is that actually real?
If you're hungry, yeah. I don't know how much it is, but I'm gonna find out. Yeah,
you get a blood boy as well.
What's that?
It's when you get like an 18-year-old. And he donates his blood and they put it in your system just to make you younger. Apparently people do it in Silicon Valley. These weird Silicon Valley billionaires do that kind of shit. Yeah, get rid of them. We'll be sorted.
Amazing.
I don't know how much that costs, though.
I'm sure I'm about to afford at least one after.
Yeah, because you're just going to be you're going to just be extracting cash from that town 24/7. So
yeah, let's see if I'll let you know if I manage to afford a blood boy.
If you fancy doing a quick drunken video from Vegas, we could drop that in the channel, perhaps.
There'll be some stuff on Instagram. Yeah.
Nice.
What's
your Instagram? Do you want to publicise it?
Nah.
He's a very private man. Right. Okay, Bears. I just dropped this in because
under 100. Under 100.
It's been slipping under 100, but it always goes up again. I think this is one of the best blue chips on Solana. I think it's got the highest total volume of all time.
Wait, how much is $30?
That's $3,000.
$3,000, right? Yeah, I was trying to do the maths. Was failing.
Not that hard. But yeah. You're doing that thing with your eyes again.
I wonder
We're
what
trying to stop each other fidgeting on camera.
it must be.
This is very cheap.
I'm trying to work out how I can get 100 sold together, and I think I have to touch my face to do it.
$3,000. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you know, people will pay for anything in Vegas, so you know,
maybe
a
I
few extra quid.
make some money. Maybe I'm the blood boy.
Well, who wants your blood? Let's be honest. You're not
No.
18 anymore.
No, not after I've been in Vegas for a couple of days either.
Well, that's not going to help matters.
But,
you might
yeah.
get like £2.50 for your blood. You know, that would be good.
Can run that up. So yeah,
$3,000. I think at its peak, these were. I think they went up to 250 floor.
Yeah.
When Solana was at what 100
ish. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing to think that they're. I mean, at the time, we'd have. I think you asked me the question like, would you buy an OK Bear at 100? And I said like, yes. And now it's at 97.
So that's 25,000. That can't be right. Is that $25,000?
When it was 250, yeah.
250.
I'm not sure if it is as high as $100.
3.
I'm not sure if Sol was at $100 at the time. It might have been about 80.
Because it was around 100 for a long time, and then it went to like 40 for a long time.
Oh, I know why. Because I asked you about it because it went to 250, and I said, "Are you going to sell?" And you said, "Because you bought yours at like 117." Yeah. And then you said, "Well, actually, when I factor in the royalties and the fact that Solana's gone down, it's not that much profit. It would have been in Solana terms, it would have been a heck of a profit, but in terms of dollar profit, it wasn't that much.
So I think was worth nearly 10x at the peak. What it is now, at least like 7x.
In terms of dollars?
Dollar terms, yeah.
Yeah. Not quite 10, but yeah, 7, like I said, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, amazing.
So again, this could be a great buy. Like the one blue chip that doesn't seem to have come down very much is DeGods. I mean, it's come down because Solana's come down, but it's still at a 300 floor. Wow.
So Bears flipped these for a very short period.
Oh, did Bears actually flip them? I know they got close.
Yeah. Not the DeGods, but the DeGods it did. Yeah, very, very short period of time. Yeah.
What I really want to get is a Solana monkey business. Only 145.
That's unbelievable.
5k supply. I mean, this is like the old school blue chip Solana NFT.
Yeah, these will be higher than in years to come. Yeah, these will be the number one Solana one. I think
this is like if DeGods has bought apes or OK Bears has bought apes, this would be like the cyberpunk CryptoPunks.
Yeah, probably.
Of Solana. Yeah. But apparently the community is amazing on these. Like most of the people that own these are Solana developers, or they set up communities, or the Discord's apparently really good for this. So this is very high on my shopping list. Hopefully this will come down more.
I think if I had 150 Solana, I would get this over a bear.
Really?
Right, and even though the bears are at 100 right now, rather than a bear and 50 Sol on something else, like a bear and a cat, or a Solana monkey business, I'd get one of these.
These are,
but it might just be because they've been out of my reach for so long.
They're quite low key, aren't they? Like Cats on Crack. The community there is off the hook. Like they're just insane. Their Discord's insane. OK Bears is very chilled out and like, oh, we're going to be okay. These guys, you don't really hear from them. They're just like doing their own thing in their own Discord and. But I really like the art as well. Like it's just
me too. Yeah.
So I'm going to be just saving money to get one of these. So these are 150. So 100. So this is like $4,500 at their peak. How much were these at their peak? Like 20,000? I don't know. More? 50,000?
Yeah, they were at definitely 250, but I don't know. I think they were at a couple of hundred.
At least.
But when Solana was at like 250. Yeah. So
this is something else, and then Famous Foxes is another one. But I mentioned that earlier, didn't I? And then Midnight Panthers. Did you want to say something about this? Because this
I had whitelist. I decided not to mint it. They were minting for what they cut their mint price in half to 1.11, and while it was minting halfway through, it was halfway through selling, and they were going for the same mint price on secondary already. So I decided not to mint it. They've gone up to 2.8, but it's like $30 profit. in the
You
end,
can see that
didn't.
Dan is really excited by this Midnight Panthers and Solana in general.
It's a PFP, which I'm not into right now. So
I'm into PFPs, but I don't think these are great PFPs. Small phase, not many features. I think bears are way better, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's not a bad project. Cool.
Yeah,
okay. So anything else to talk about this week?
No, that's it. Just like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully, we'll get back to some comments over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we'll have a short break while I go to Vegas, and then see you in a few weeks.
If Dan comes back, then we'll be back in a few weeks. We know it's difficult out there, but this is the time that the money is made potentially. So
yeah.
Absolutely. If you're still in the market now, you're probably going to be make a lot of money out of this. Not financial advice. I could be wrong, but that would be my prediction. That's my assumption. So I'm going to be DCAing into this, earning as much money as I can. Dan's going to be wasting all his money in Vegas. If he comes back with any internal organs left, he could sell some of those on the black market, put those into Solana, and everyone's a winner. Okay, say goodbye, Dan.
All right, bye, guys.
Okay, see you guys in the metaverse if it ever launches.